All right, so I got on both sides of the door the post coming up. Got those in. I still got touch up to do, obviously, but then I put the arch in today. I put this header in today, and these pieces were yesterday. But we've got a difference in this bay because of these. I don't have that curved, so I'm thinking about taking these down, which would be a big pain in the butt because they're glued up there. But get those down and just basically plaster like a regular plaster job. Kind of a small little round in there, but nothing really major. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I've been taking some time off of this. I just haven't felt like doing it. But I couldn't wrap my mind around this door. Just threw my other two bays to the wind because I couldn't do it any other. I just couldn't come up with a way of doing it. So I was planning on just coming straight across. This isn't high enough, or it's a little higher than this. So that's just where the door came in. I couldn't really help it. And I didn't think of this level. And I was trying to run lights and go up here. And I gave it a lot of contemplation. But this is what I ended up finally coming up with. And it's not even right. This beam or header doesn't even go over to there because it couldn't. It wouldn't look right anyway. So it is what it is. And gonna get this arch done, get the plaster done, and get this rock touched up and start staining it. So stick with me, sports fans. The other thing that's of consequence is I'm filling this with mud on this side, trying to build this out today, and I'll have it flushed out here in a little bit. It's just, you can only build so much. But I took the rock off, and I had it up here, and my wife and I have decided that from the blue trim, which is actually chrome, I'm just going to drywall this whole outside and let the rock start from the other side of that chrome piece. And that this is going to have a header. That's going to be cement rock, but that's the only rock that'll be outside of the shower now. So I'm taking off all this foam and putting on a piece of drywall, and this will have a piece of drywall. Just to get it done quicker. I got some projects coming up that I'm going to announce that have taken me away from being able to do things leisurely. So anyway, stick with me. So again, just kind of showing you from this angle here. It is all, an arch now in both directions. I've just got to finish the plaster, finish the arch, and then finish the plaster. And I'll be taking all this wood down after the plaster because I set my mud up on this in the corner here, there, and there, and it helps me to mud over my head. The bucket's just the right height. So anyway, I'll be showing you here a little bit more as we go on, but I think I'm taking the foam out. Okay, just a little update on the shower. I got the arches completed. The only thing I got to do is a little bit of grinding on each of the 4 of the arches. I just yesterday plastered the 2 coats of plaster for the bays, the 4 bays, and got that done. I'm going to sand it tomorrow a little bit, and then I'm just going to lace on a little texture coat. It'd be just cream, just to give it a more Venetian plastered kind of a look. The orange or rust stained tiles are all fitted. They just need to be, I need to mud the shelf to where it comes up to the bottom of these. You can see this is the most excessive elevation change here underneath. So I just got to add a little mud and then come down to 0 out to the shelf, and that will allow me to put those in. I got them all cut and fitted, so now I just got to patch them up a little bit and then stain them. The rust color, it's going to be a dark rust like that kind of right there, maybe this. And then these need to be touched up. They're fitted, but they need now to be stained. All the stack stone panels are done. They're cut. They're just sitting there right now, but they're just like this, how it has to be lifted up to the straight edge of the bottom. This has to be done, and then that little ledge needs to be mudded on an angle to where it's right to the bottom of the stack stone panel. So once I get that mudded, I'm going to touch everything up and do a little sanding, grinding, get this thing washed down, and then plaster the 2 tops, touch up all the rock, fill up any holes, from the screws and stuff that I had. And then obviously these 2 rows of effects plus the 2 diamonds will be out of here. I'll hydro seal everything, paint it. And when I paint it, I'm going to show you guys each individual color as they go on. So again, these 2 and these two diamonds are going to be out. They're going to be fitted later. And actually, I came up with an idea yesterday to where I could actually take these on the bench, release them with a mold release about 15 times, let each coat dry, and I don't care what you get on it, it'll wipe right off. And then I'd have to soap it. Once I had everything stained and sealed, then I'd have to go by and soap these, wash these with detergent to get that oil off. But I thought about doing that and making my paint job a little easier. I'm not sure yet. I'm still wrestling. I'm a very indecisive guy, but it's one of those things, man. We're coming around to the end. I don't know if you saw the door part of it or not. Let me see here. I got this. So obviously the post, and that still needs touched up. And then over the header, the other arch, again, I just mudded that yesterday with the plaster. This does not have the radius because of the header in this. I just plastered vertically there and then horizontally, and that's the best I could do. I could not get a radius in there. It wouldn't look good. But anyway, this is all ready to go, guys. It's just a matter of a little more touch up, and we'll start the staining process. So for right now, this is my update, and I really appreciate you guys taking the time. So many people have been calling me and texting me and emailing me about the shower, and it's really made my channel get a lot more traction. I don't know why, but anyway, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my video. And if you like it, please share, subscribe, like, all that sort of stuff. And thanks again. Appreciate you guys watching. Bye.